guys, and welcome back to another lip balm review. And yes, I know, same sweater as last night. You'll probably be seeing a lot of it as I'm still adjusting to the suddenly much cooler weather. So it's just nice and big and cozy. But anyway, so the review I'm doing tonight is another Lipsessed. This one is eyeball ice cream. Ooh. But yeah, it's one of the Halloween ones, obviously. But better late than never. So we're gonna get right into it. Format-wise, it's a stick. Obviously, and packaging-wise, we not only have some eyeballs, but a literal eyeball ice cream, which is so cute and creepy, but mostly cute. So there's that. And other than that, it's like your standard Lipsessed packaging. I love the shade of blue. Actually, I really like all the colors that she uses for the caps. She picks really good colors for them, in my opinion. But anyway, they are natural and organic. They always are. The amount of product that you get is 0.15 ounces, standard stick amount. Shelf life, I can only estimate probably a year or two from the time you get it, since they are indie, so there's no preservatives in there. So, I mean, your mileage may vary depending on circumstances like where you store them, what your climate is, etc., etc. But yeah, price point, they are $3 a piece, or if you buy them in a set, then it depends on how many were in the set that determines how much the set is. Also, yes, I am aware that one hand is done and one hand's not, before anybody says it. I know, I'm aware, I've not gotten to it yet, but anywho, so, but yeah, so this one, I forget how many were in the set altogether, since I forget which set it came from. There was more than one Halloween set, so, but anyway, I think you can still buy this one on Kayla's eBay, so link down below. But anywho, sturdiness-wise, there's actually a different thing that normally isn't a problem that I noticed on this one. The plastic that goes around the label on the tubes, it's like peeled up along the seam on this one. It's like this one didn't get as good of a grip as they usually do. So, I mean, there is that. And in one corner especially, I'm like trying to not mess with it, because I feel like if I do, the whole thing's just gonna go whoop, and that'll be that. And I don't want that to happen, so try to be careful. But yeah, otherwise, no wiggly turn wheel. The cap is good. Actually, this cap is, like, amazingly sturdy. It's, like, way thicker plastic than a lot of them are, so I'm stoked about that. It has a nice, good seal on it, so all's well there. Just wish it didn't have the issue with the plastic, so I'll probably only do half point because of that, but, anyway, no special features like SPF or medication, so let's talk about the scent, which is interesting on this one. So I'm assuming the scent was supposed to be vanilla ice cream. Which, I mean, yeah, but also no. The kinda yeah. I mean, there is a vanilla-ness to it. But it's almost like the scent that she uses for the marshmallow scents, like some of that is in here. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but also like the tiniest bit of caramel, which if you eat ice cream like I do, could also be intentional, since I like to drizzle caramel syrup on top, but it's more like an ice cream sundae sort of a thing. Well, maybe not a sundae, but you know, when you, like, top a bunch of toppings, it's kind of like that. It smells really good, don't get me wrong, just, it's not like a straight-up vanilla scent, like I was kind of going into it expecting, although I don't know why I was expecting plain vanilla. It doesn't claim to be it. It claims to be ice cream. That can mean a lot of things, so I don't know. I think that was on me for my assumption there. But yeah, it's just like this kind of interesting conglomeration of scents all going on at once there, so we are going to try it on now. Actually, as I'm putting it on, it seems to be turning more vanilla-y in scent. And you do smell it once it's on your lips, but it's a light scent, so as long as you're not like totally bothered by that, I don't think it'll be a problem for you. But thickness-wise, consistency-wise, I'd say this is about a medium thickness lip balm, which that's like the Goldilocks zone to me. The consistency is really, really creamy, which I adore, and very smooth and very slick and not sticky. That's the important thing. It's not sticky. It feels really, really nice. You can totally feel the natural oils in there, and they just feel really moisturizing and good. I know I use the same handful of adjectives over and over to describe these, but they apply, so... But it feels really good. As cliche as it is to say that without being more specific, but I don't know specifically what else to say about it, so... Anyway, obviously, very shiny. Not quite as glossy as some, but it's still pretty shiny. We're gonna check the drink test now. Fair enough, I'll give that a pass. I kept thinking maybe it was thinning out a little, but then I would check him. No, I think it was my imagination. Now I check it again. I check one more time for good measure, and yeah, no, it's good. So all right, fair enough. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Just luck of the draw, really. But let me think. What will I rate this one? Well, obviously I mentioned the half point right there for the plastic around the label. So I mean that's half point off. And that. Since it didn't specify a type of ice cream, I can't dock down any points, since there technically is a vanilla scent in there, and everything else is kind of just bonus on top of that, so I really cannot dock anything down. So, and it passed the drink test and everything, and the consistency was great, so... By the numbers, this would score a 9.5. I don't know, if I'm being really honest, it's not that anything's wrong with it, but it doesn't, like, have that wow factor of being this close to being a 10, in my opinion. I feel like an 8.5 would be more appropriate for this one, but that's just me. To somebody else, this might be that 9.5 or even a 10 for them, but, yeah, I feel really bad arbitrarily docking a point, but just, you know, you get the gut instinct when you've been reviewing these sort of things every day, day in, day out, for literally years. You get a good gist for, like, in your gut feeling of what something feels appropriate to be rated or not. And sometimes the rating system can be a little bit flawed. I mean, I'm the one who came up with this system, but it's not a perfect system. So, I mean, I use that as, like, a general basis guide, and then I tweak from there until the rating feels right. So, I'm gonna go with an 8.5 out of 10 for this one. It's still really good, though, so don't let that scare you off at all, since, as you saw, I only had, like, one very tiny actual complaint about it. It just, in terms of wow factor, I don't know, it kind of felt lacking on something. I can't put my finger on what, though. But, it just is what it is. Like I said, it's still really good. Still totally gonna be used, but just, I don't know. There's certain ones where you just instantly fall in love with the scent, like, the second that you smell it, and other ones it's like, it's okay. I like it, it's a good scent, but I mean, is it my favorite one? Not really. Not for any fault of its own. It's not bad. I don't dislike it. It was just kind of, I don't know, it feels like a kind of averagey kind of scent that's been done, I guess. But, yeah, so I'm babbling. I'm gonna wrap this up. So anyway, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, leave comments down below. Any of you guys have this one? If so, let me know your thoughts down below, as well as anything else you feel like leaving me. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down below. So anyway, guys, till next time, bye.